The climate changes that swept the planet and carried away the big animals and the Clovis culture people lasted for more than 1,000 years and did a thorough job of changing or erasing those people. Then, it was over. Once Mother Nature calmed down and decided what the climate was going to be for the next few thousand years, the people that suffered through it all started to make a comeback. By 6000 BCE, the big glaciers receded, temperatures and climate on Earth leveled out, and people began to reappear across Texas. These were the people of the Archaic period. This means very old instead of ancient, and marks an important shift in the human story in Texas. This period ushers in a new era in which we start to see tribal organizations and cultures and folkways that we would recognize as distinctively Native American. Improvements in technology also appeared. People have been using a spear-throwing device known as an atlatl for thousands of years, and that technology came into Texas. This simple lever provides additional velocity and thrust compared to simple spear throwing and allows the hunter to stand farther away from the prey. It is a shoulder-launched weapon that provided more hitting power and greater range. Atlatls came in all kinds of shapes and sizes. Its name comes from a Mexica or Aztec word, and it's stuck. Even so, this technology was around for a very long time. The point on the launched dart is a common typical lithic found in Texas today, and often incorrectly called an arrowhead. They are really dart points. You mean like a dartboard? Hardly, more like javelins. These darts were often 5 feet long or better, and stabilized by fins made of feathers. The shaft, often made of cane or light wood, was very flexible and would wiggle as the dart flew toward the target, adding to its velocity and hitting power. There are still people in remote parts of the world that use atlatls to hunt deer, rabbits, and turkeys, like those found in Texas from the Archaic period on. Smaller versions of the big Pleistocene animals. That takes care of hunting. What about foraging and gathering? Archaic people in Texas still did that too. People began to stay in one place, with seasonal camps to exploit game and plants in the neighborhood. Food supply and settlements became more predictable, and these people practiced horticulture, gardening, cooking ovens, known as burn rock middens, turned tough roots into nourishing food, while manos and metates ground nuts, seeds, and grains into flour for bread. Around 1500 BCE, these peoples were making ceramics, or pottery, to make their everyday life better. These Proto-Texans also made art. There are several dramatic examples of their work across the state. Things were looking up. As conditions improved, however, more people began showing up.